Hello, today we are going to analyze the website of a company called Stripe. Stripe is a startup company who is a major player in the PSP space. It is a payment service provider. So if you do not know what is a payment service provider, they are so if you go to a website and try to pay, so the payment part of the website is this service is provided by companies called payment service providers. This is what the Stripe does. So they have different type of products. So what I'm going to do now is to go through their website to analyze how do they present their products, how do they introduce their product, how do they present their value proposition, and how do they tempt the user of this website to buy in. So this is what we are going to do now. Okay, so this is their main website, main homepage. So you see, if you look at here, you see that every part of the website is very carefully designed, very well done, and there is a message as well as a psychology behind this every structure. Just looking at here, you see that this background here, this is not static. You see the do you see the color changing here? Yeah, and another thing that you see is the first thing that you read about this payment infrastructure for the internet. This is what they do, and then they explained what they do in one sentence. So millions of businesses of all sizes. So actually, this is a very interesting way to present. So what they do, they in their words, is payment infrastructure for the internet. But in the next line, what they explain it in this is the value build that they are bringing to the customers. So how does their customers benefit from their this um, uh, uh, this service that they're providing? So payment infrastructure for the internet. So they say millions of businesses of all sizes, from startups to large enterprises, use Stripe software and APIs to accept payments and payouts and manage their business online. So you see that they are talking about the value proposition, and second thing is how others, how people, how their customers are benefiting from the value. So here another thing that you see here is their presentation about, you can see them, they have a mobile application as well as a desktop. So this is what they wanted to show here, and you can see then they present, okay, there's a lot of people using it. This is what they wanted to say here. And so this is like their, this is here they are presenting their all their different products. So they wanted to give a high level overview of different products that they offer, and this is how they're presenting it. So first they provided the value proposition, and then they tell, okay, look, there are so many big guys using our products. That builds that confidence, you know. And then they have a lot of different products, and what they do is, so this is their here in this part you see the high level description about the different products that they use, and the pictures of how the products in action. So, and another thing is they are dynamic. You see, if you just look, stay here for a couple of seconds, you see that it's changing. Look, do you see that it's changing? It gives that impression that, okay, it's not like we made once and it is there for next 10, it will be layer for the next 10 years. It gives this impression that they are constantly working on improving and offering different types of products and services, personalized or different, depending on the geography. They change based on your needs. This is the message that they're giving us here with this dynamic presentation of their products. And then you see, this is what you see the front end, and then they have a big line here that's not a straight line like this, that shows that behind the scene there are very powerful algorithms running here. It is not static, again, it's dynamic. Look at that, very very powerful algorithms running behind the scene. When these icons are not static, look at that, Icons are dynamic icons. Look at that. Yeah. And again, now they show us, okay, why you should go for Stripe. And then they tell about the global. So here they say, okay, these are the things you will get when you use this product. And now they say, hey, you have a global reach. And the way they presented this global reach, it's so beautiful. Look at that. There is a globe behind that, and there you will see international transfers going on. It's all happening in the back end. In the front you can read. So this is also the message that is they're providing us. You don't need to worry about what's happening in the behind. In the end, you get the results. This is the message that they are trying to convey to us with this presentation. So in the end they say, are you ready? If you are ready, these are the things to do. Look at the pricing details, look at the API reference, and get started. So again, two things. One, if you are a business guy, you will look at pricing details. If you are from a tech guy, you will look for the API reference. So it's again, they know their customers. So in a real situation, in a big company, there are two big stakeholders. One is the business, and second one is the tech. So both the leadership from both these teams will be looking at a vendor before they make a decision. So this is that two different type of messages that they want to give. It's usually what you see is, okay, these are the contact for the sales, just contact us. No, they did in a different way. They presented for two different type of audience. Now we are going to do is, we will just take one of their product. So payments, this is their biggest product, and look how they presented one specific product that they have. Okay, so very carefully look at the structure, and then in the end I will show you a story of how they presented the story in the structure behind the storytelling of their product. Okay, so again, now there we are talking about only one of their product. And what do their product do? A complete payments platform engineered for growth. This is the value that they're providing. And here they explain their product in one sentence. What do they do? What does this product do? Accept payments, move money globally, and what is the value that they are bringing? Capture more revenue. And here you see two pictures here, and there is a reason behind this. They wanted to show that, okay, it's they have a mobile app for that, and also if you want to work with desktop, that's also possible. And also two different types of, this is an e-commerce, and this is an auto. You have some sort of this is a car company. So two different types of customers, two different types of businesses. No matter which business you are in, we have a service for you, we have a product for you that suit your business. This is the message that they want to give. Beautiful, right? Again, look at that, the colors are changing, it's not static there. Now so first they provided the value proposition, okay, and now they are telling, okay, we have four different message for you. If you use our product, you will get four different value. Payment for any business, get started in minutes, optimize your revenue, scale globally. So when you, in the end, we will go through the structure, then you will understand what do they want to tell us with these four different message. And what, and once they provided these four different value that they provide by with this specific product, and then they say, hey, look at the big guys who are using this. You know these guys, they are using it. Maybe you should also consider taking our service. This is what they want to tell here. And then they say, pick the integration that's right for you. So basically what they are telling, this part, the following part that you see here is actually explanation of the first part. So payments for any business. So this, the what we are showing here is the explanation for each one of these pillars that they see. So here is the first part. Second, you see grow your revenue. So here you see this is the optimize your revenue. This is this pillar that they're explaining here with, okay, how are they going to help you with your revenue? Two things. One, they help protect you by reducing the costs coming through this fraud, or reducing the loss, and maximizing the revenue. So two different cost and revenue. And again, then they talk about the global aspect. This is actually, you see, the last pillar they are explaining here. Again, look at that. This is dynamic. Dynamic in the sense they are product in action. Look, you see, from, okay, someone coming here, providing the names, order is finished, it's processed. Yeah, and 4 different types of um, card type of money transfers. And now behind the scenes, so this part is actually here, get started in minutes. How do they make it happen? It's APIs. So this is what they explain in this part. So again, their structure is the same. They have this sort of, not a straight line but a inclined line to show that, okay, this is what is happening behind the scene. So another topic is security and the complaints. This is also covered here. There is a, so fraud, authorization rates for every payment. So this part is actually covered here in detail. So they explain how do they provide this value. Again, it's all in detail. So then they say, hey, look, we offer this value proposition, and these are the values that we'll be bringing in, and look, we are the best in the world. So they provide these ratings to again, all trying to convince the credibility of their platform, credibility of their service. They also, in order to enhance it, they also provided very solid example client situation to see this is the value that we are bringing in through our product. And in the end, they talk about pricing, very transparent pricing, very it's very clear how much will be the pricing. They say there is no hidden prices. It's everything very clear and transparent. And then they say again the same as before. Ready? Are you ready to start? Um, and now they, they provide 2 different options: recurring payments or platform payments. So there are 2 different payment options now. And how do you want to, which option do you want to select? So it's also a way to give people an option to select from. So I found this psychology of providing an option. If people are given an option, they are more inclined to select than giving just one option and say, hey, this is what we have, take it or leave it. And when you give them option, do you want this one or this one, people say, oh, I want this one. So that's the psychology, I think, behind this structure that they build up in this website. And now I have shown you this structure that they presented in the website. Now I will show you what I observed from this one. As I explained before, this is, if you look at, for one of this product, this is the structure that they presented it in their website. So this is, so first they provided the value proposition, and then they say, hey, this is relevant for you. And then they say it's quick, and we have high tech. Then they say, hey, we can help you grow. And then they say, we understand your customer needs. And each of these pillars they explain in these number two here, in these four different things. And here in between, before you go into the details, you say, look, big guys whom you admire, use our service. This is the message. And then after this, they explain their value proposition. They say, hey, we are the best in the world. By the way, if you want to use all your services, this is the price, and it is very transparent. There is no hidden price. Then they say, hey, are you ready to start? Which product? Yeah, so this is the overall structure you see in their website, and I found it very beautifully done, very carefully done, a detailed thinking process, discussions, and changing and iterations are behind this structure. And I think it's well done structure, the product presentation, well done product presentation in their website. And this is something, a model that many of us can follow in our own product presentation of our own companies, our own products. I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something new. And write in the comments what you really liked and what type of companies you want me to analyze. Happy to do that and share my thoughts. Thank you.